Just imagine soft uh, guitars playing us in, and B. Haley, smooth
B.
vocals.
Haley.
I was talking to B. Haley
I
actually
mean,
the other day.
yeah.
Yeah, he's doing good, man. He misses us, and he's still got plans for big
I mean,
heads. You know.
yeah, that's good. I hope so. I lost all mine when my fucking wallet got drained.
I gave all mine away, and then the Joker that I had, I ran a raffle for him because he was like trying to raise money, and so I ran a raffle for the Joker, and I gave him all the money from it.
Oh, that's
Um,
nice.
yeah, but now I don't have the Joker one anymore, which I was like super in love with, but I didn't have much at the
Yeah, I
time,
like.
so I was like, okay, if we could do this raffle for this, that'll help him out.
Yeah, yeah. He gave me a pretty cool one. I thought I was really upset. I don't know. I was just upset. Period. And he was like, shit. Whether they're worthless or not, you know what I mean? They all
Hmm.
had sentimental value to me. So, sorry.
Yeah, cause I minted the one of one for like 5 Soul, and it came with a T-shirt, and he kept hitting me up. He's like, "Yo, you got your T-shirt? You didn't order it." And I was like, "Oh man, it's all good, dude. Just go ahead and just either keep that or keep it for the project. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, did you say you minted it for 5 soul?
yeah, this was back in the day. I mean, Soul was probably what, like $15, you know? So it wasn't a
Oh,
lot
okay.
back then, and we had no idea where we were going, what we were about to do. So,
Is he working in Web3 or is he doing something outside of here?
he's working like outside of Web3, I'm pretty sure, but he's like, man, he's really missing the space, dude. I just thought he was always a vibe. Like whenever we had spaces, like the Moon Show, he would always come up, make good takes and stuff. Here, I'm gonna pause it right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, shout out B
Yeah, we used
Haley.
to have no shit. He's got to hop in at one of these spaces. I miss doing our Friday spaces when would do all those skits and shit.
Oh my God, those were so
You did
much
a good
fun.
one.
I forgot about those. Yeah, those were so
Those
much
are a lot of
fun.
fun.
So we would
Yeah,
go into space and we would have what's it called? Just like the free form comedy. What's it? Just like improv.
yeah,
And we would just
yeah.
improv
Improv.
and just try to create content for big heads, and like the best dialogues and stuff would get used in upcoming episodes. We had some good moments. Yeah.
He was really good though. He did really good. I think I did one. I was proud of myself with the ex-girlfriend one where I caught him cheating or something like that, I think it was. And I had to like act like I was all mad and um that was good. And then I did another one too. I can't remember what it was though, but I was being Fat Albert, remember? I think you were there for that one.
I think so
I was like,
also.
yeah, hey, hey,
Baba Slaughterface. Oh my gosh.
hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Those were fun.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I miss those days. I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
had
those
some
were
good
like the good
times.
old days. Yeah, we didn't stress out about shit like we do now. I mean, we
Dude,
did, but not like we do now. No.
yeah, I know, right? It's different times. It was different times. It was just because like everything was so cheap back then, but everyone was so broke. So it was like just as expensive, you know?
I know, that's true too. That's true. But we were still on a pause. Nobody cared about us, We were all on our own.
Yeah. Well, anyway, welcome to the Moon Show. We're back. Episode number 8, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, number 8.
Already.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
these are
good.
number 8s. I've just been counting since we've been doing these Joe Rogan style stream podcasts. The Moon Show dates way back, way back. So, as you know, Sal, um,
Yeah.
I was just in a space with Tex. he was bitching about like the Joe Dirt token and shit from like one of the shows with like Chungus. Do you remember the dude Chungus? So
Oh
Chungus is definitely
God.
probably retired right now, dude. If you're if Chungus is here and he's got Starlink and he's on some cruise right now, yo, like GG's to you, fam. Um, you
Yeah,
rug the
I
shit
haven't
out of
even
that
talked to
bonk
him.
thing, but you fucking made out. He bought
He,
so much bonk when it was like nothing. He kept telling us to buy bonk also.
yeah, but he rugged everything he touched.
Yeah, the poker thing also. Now it's like Axiom
The poker
poker.
one, and then there was that last project that he launched too, right before he left.
Yeah, what was that? Those like little like bonk dogs or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of them, but yeah, I had like 5 or 6 of those. Asshole. I messaged him too not that long ago. He hasn't responded back. He was pretty good about responding, but now I haven't heard from him at all.
Of course, he's gone. He rugged and retired. That's it. We're not gonna see him again. It happens. What can
He
you
was
do?
funny though. Chungus was a class act too. We had a lot of class acts that came in the circle and then left.
Oh man,
Oh, there's
so
that.
many people have like coming back and gone. And
Yeah.
it's been crazy. Like to see like all the different people that have come like in and out of the space.
Yeah. I wish that some people would still leave the state.
Oh man. I know, right? There's some of like those influencers. I think that a lot, and I'm like, damn, dude, they have like millions and millions of dollars, like retirement money, and like they still show up here every day. Like no cap, but if I'm looking at 10+ million dollars, like I'm out living my foxy best life, dude. I'll barely be on Twitter, dude. Yeah, I'll maybe hop into space once a month, maybe in between like
Yeah.
flights somewhere, dude. You know, if I have time. But like I'm
Yeah, but we're forgetting that
completely
these people are nerds. Like they don't have a life.
I no,
They
I
don't
just think
have
people
friends
are
or anything.
unhappy. I just think they're unhappy because like when like happy people don't come on the internet and just like absolutely just talk shit and just like down talk people and stuff, you know what I mean? Like happy people don't do that. So I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
if they were
true.
truly happy, they'd be out living their life. Like I heard this one
Yeah, but that's the
space.
thing. It's like they're nerds. They don't have any friends. Like they don't have a life. Remember,
Well,
they live in their
even
parents' basement.
no, I'm talking about like the ones that have graduated. Now they're like multi millionaires, like retirement money.
Yeah, and they probably still live in their parents' basement.
Now they're like flexing in like these houses and like with like expensive
Yeah.
cars and like you see like the watches
Well,
and the planes and stuff on
I
the
could go rent
timeline.
that shit too and make it look like I have it, and take some pictures, and then keep it moving.
It's still expensive to rent, you know, like renting a Ferrari for a day is what, like 3 grand, and then there's like a deposit and stuff. It was probably like 5 grand to rent a Ferrari for a day or something. I don't know. Maybe they
Yeah,
got an app
I guess.
that's
But
cheaper.
you know, if they got millions that they stole from the space, hey, what else are they gonna spend it on?
Dude, the thing with me, like I would be like I'd be doing. There's so many things I'd be doing. Like I'd be helping out with like dog rescues. I love those like when like Mr. Beast went around and got those like water wells set up. Like I get a whole bunch of those done. Build like some houses and
Yeah,
stuff, dude. I don't know. So fix the parks. You know, I don't know, man.
I would
I
do
would
shit
do like
like
a
that
bunch of good
too.
stuff.
But that's because you have a heart and you're a human. These people don't have they
Maybe.
don't have hearts and don't care about anybody but themselves,
I'm just a fox.
and
Anyway, yo,
they
shout out
and
the
they get
yo.
off on making people miserable.
Sal, we've been running for 8 minutes. We have 122 listeners, but the chat's saying what's up.
Let's go.
They're saying number one that
What's
you're
up, bud?
beautiful. They said G for G.
Thank you.
Doe reposted the space.
G for G.
Marky's bitching because Streamlabs won't let him join. I don't know why. Sal's here and you joined yesterday. I can't. I don't know what's going on. And that is Abby in the back here. Wait, let me. That's Abby. Hi, Abby.
I
Hi.
can't see because you're frozen on me, but hi, Abby.
This is Abby. She's adorable. She's my little rescue dog. Now she's a
Oh,
HISO
now I see.
girl. Now she's a HISO girl. Look at her hanging out in the AC, lounging by the
Oh, she
pool.
looks so good.
Thank you.
She looks so good compared to how she looked when you first got her.
Oh man, yeah, she was a wreck. Now she all her fur is growing back and everything. She's a good girl. And she's a little sweetheart. She just loves to be pet. And she just always comes up. She's always cuddling me. She's a good girl. Right? You're my good girl? She's the fifth dog I've rescued in my life. Yeah, wait, let me see. Dakota, Denali, Savannah, Nika. Yeah, she's the fifth dog I've rescued in my life.
Wow. Have you had all big dogs?
Yeah, usually always big dogs. I haven't had like small, like little dogs, just because a lot, like unfortunately, a lot of like the rescues are like the big dogs. Um,
Yeah,
and that's
that's
always the
true.
ones that like got like we'd have to like take in. And plus, my mom like would focus primarily on huskies,
I love huskies.
which Abby is part
They got such
husky actually.
personality.
She's definitely got some husky in her.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she's adorable. She's a good girl, right? Give me
Does
paw.
she go in the pool?
Nah, she doesn't swim, and I'm not trying to get her in the water because I'm not trying to see if she can swim or not. You know, this isn't like a learn by fire situation. But she respects the pool. She doesn't go in. She doesn't drink the water. She just like she just chills, lays
Yeah.
in the sun.
She's
It's been rainy
beautiful.
season right now. Yeah, she's a good girl.
I can't believe how good she looks compared to like when you first got her. She looks so good.
Thank you. Like anything else in this life, with patience, hard work, and some love, anything's possible.
Very true,
Isn't
very
that right,
true.
Abby? She's a good girl. What's up, chat? It's good to see you guys. 137 listeners. Just getting this space started. Just getting the night started for you guys. Day started for this box. Um, and vibing with Sal. We appreciate you guys. Make sure that you're following her on X here. I pulled it up. I don't even know what kind of like retardio, Remilio, Revelio, Servilio, PFP that you have right now. Sal, what is this now? It's
Nicadia. I think I said that right. Nicadia. It's
you
Nicadia.
can
Yeah.
you don't even know the name of your PFP, Dan. Stop changing your PFP. I can't
No,
recognize you
I wanted
anymore.
one of these. Listen, I actually won this in the lucky draw. I did a lucky draw, and I only paid point one for it, and it's point like five, almost 0.64.
What's a Lucky
It's a
John? Magic
Nicadia.
Eden?
A Nicadia. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and check these out.
Yeah. I always wanted one. I wanted actually one of the one I wanted one with like really bright green eyes.
What's it called?
They're not bad.
A Katie?
Nicadia. NIQ. I think.
Oh, these. Oh, they're like point .5 floor. Instant cell point .3. Very respectable. Do they all have like the babushkas type things on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know like the correct term.
I don't know either, but I love them. I like the artwork. I think the artwork's really good. Like the detail and shit. So, and I
Yeah, it's
have a
pretty
few
dope.
people that I've known. Yeah, that a long time they have them too. So,
I like
yeah,
this
I think they
Russian
were
one.
at one point they were up there. I don't remember how many sold they were, but they were expensive at one point.
Look, this
I
is
think
a
like every.
mythic. Listed at like one soul. Look at this Russian one. I would buy this one if I was going to
That's
buy any of
nice.
them. This is a nice one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Bullish. You want to look at some NFTs? I sure do.
Yeah, I always want to look at NFTs.
I don't know what. It's always like harder to navigate. Let's see what's trending in the past 24 hours on NFTs. Of course, the number one project on Solana always is Fergana. This is like
I don't.
project is
That all
like
right.
it's the
Why?
number one project always, dude. Always.
I know, but why?
Yo, holy shit. Well,
I don't
because
even see anybody with that as a PFP.
I don't even know why people are wash trading these because like what is there a Tensor airdrop? Everyone already got the Magic Eden airdrop and they should be like staking right now. So I don't know. I don't know why people are wash trading these Ferganos, but holy shit, you look at what I'm looking at. Tayo robots, 40 soul floor right now. Flipped Mad Lads. Dude, what? I know Abby's going crazy.
Wait, what? Weren't they
Tayo
just like point?
robots. Seven. No, they were seven soul when I remember I bought a what you call it,
Yeah.
the pilot on stream. It was my first moon show. I bought a
Oh,
pilot.
okay. So it wasn't the same one.
And
I
I
thought it was the
wish
same one.
I would
Okay, never mind.
sell this shit right. That shit would be listed for 40 soul right now. I'd list it for 38 soul right now.
Didn't you
And
used to
take
have
that
one
win.
though?
No,
Didn't
I
you used to
want.
have
I was on stream and I was like, I'm gonna buy a pilot because I can't afford an infant right now. How much are the infants?
one? No, like a while ago, like way long before. Didn't
Yeah,
you used to have? I
infants.
thought you used to have one.
No, I always wanted one. I always talked about it. That was one of the projects I would
Oh,
say
okay.
is like I wanted. Wow, that's awesome. That's crazy. Wait, how much are my pilots actually right now? How are we doing with those? Is this buy now point? Oh, look, point two. Hey, look, we 10x right there. Let's go. We 10x on our point zero two Solana. Dude, we only spent one Solana. We're up on our cat and our pilot right now. That's gonna basically pay for it. I'm gonna do, actually, you know what? Tomorrow
I
I'm gonna
think
do
you
another
need to catch
challenge.
around.
We're gonna buy some more
What
Solana.
is a catch at?
The cats are
Sorry, I
up
don't mean
right
to cut
now.
you off.
I bought my cat at like 0.25. Abby, calm down. I'm bullish on NFTs also. I bought my cat for like 0.25. Look, it's at point four right now. Let's go. Am I an NFT trader again?
I might grab another cat.
You should grab this
uh,
dude right
I
here.
love
Oh,
the cat.
look at this guy. That's
Oh,
bullish.
he's cool.
Well, if you were
I got to
in,
get my money out of him. Go ahead.
all right, here, let me show you. Let's look into some of my NFTs. Where are my NFTs? Here we go. All right, so the cat that I bought, I don't know why Soulflare's doing this to me. Because it's just such dope art. It's taking a while to load. Okay, so the cat that I bought, this is my cat. He's like
Yeah,
like a
yeah, that
tiger.
one's really nice.
Yeah,
That's
he's pretty
clean. I
clean.
love that one.
And then I bought this Tayo for like 0.02 soul. Now we're up. We're
Yeah,
cooking
that
with
one's
that.
cute.
And we also
Yeah,
bought on
he's
that
gonna be
last
doing good with
stream.
this project.
We
Um,
bought this Bored Ape Solana Club. Shout out Dak. I don't know if that's up right now,
yep.
but I'm not selling that. I got this Migos, which hasn't changed at all. I got this Lily, which hasn't changed at all. And I also bought, there's
We
like
don't hear
one
about either
more.
one of those anymore. Shame.
What the Migos has a game, dude. I thought this was actually gonna do really well because like the game, they just made like a huge update and they launched an app like in the iOS store.
Yeah,
So I thought that was pretty impressive, to be honest. Like, and I thought this was actually going to send. But I knew Tayo was like going to do well because Tom was putting so much into the Let's Bonk platform, and I was like, dude, they're going to
yeah,
send some money back towards the Tayo. You know what I mean? Like, I've always thought that,
yeah.
and I've said that. That's what I'm telling people. Like, yo, accumulate Pengu right now. Like I'm buying Pengu every time Pengu dips under a cent, right? Because I bought a shitload at half a cent. Now, anytime it dips like under a cent, I buy. It's been at like a cent and a half right now. It's holding, but like, dude, I'm not an alpha hunter. Ginzu. Ginzu said I'm an alpha. I'm not. I'm just like a buy and hodler, and I wait until like now when the price go up. But this time, I'm not gonna fox around like the last cycle and just keep holding, thinking that foxes and stuff are gonna keep like going forever. We're gonna take profits this time, Sal. We learned.
Yeah, we'll see when that time comes.
I'm a coin shiller? What do you mean? I'm shilling NFTs. First of all, those are tokens. I'm not shilling any meme coins, dude. The only meme coins I'm gonna shill are Bonk and Pengu because those are the only ones I own. And I feel like they're not even meme tokens. Bonk definitely is, but Pengu, they have an
Yeah, I'm
ETF.
gonna be. I'm gonna start shilling in the meantime. So, and they're definitely legit. So you'll be hearing me shilling a token again.
I won't be buying. I'm sorry. I just have Pengu, Bonk, and Solana. Those are my only three
That's okay. You
tokens,
don't
and
have to. No one
USDC.
has to.
I'm sorry. I
I
rock with
mean,
them though, dude. I
just
got
do that.
them. I'm more than happy to like help educate and help put them in touch with like platforms and tools that they'll need. You know what I mean? Host some spaces and
Yeah.
stuff. But right now, dude, honestly, like I have like a long term like a 3 year, 5 year plan, and I need more Solana right
Hmm.
now. I need more Solana. I need more of these little guys right here. I need more of these
What
little
little guys?
assholes. These
Which
guys.
one? Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I need more of these little assholes coming up soon. Um, Actually, my next paycheck, I'm gonna grab another fox, honestly, because I have four right now, but I want to make it five. My goal is 10 foxes. That's like the goal is 10 foxes.
How many did you have now?
I just have four foxes. I just have four, but I mean that was like a big accomplishment for me. But these are my four
Yeah, you paid a
foxes.
lot for your first one, right? Didn't you
Oh
pay like
yeah, I was the first official first fox I bought was like 24 soul. It was like 24 or 26 soul. And then this fox, who was like exactly like my other fox, except it had a cooler headband because it was like Frank's, and it had a scar, which at the time was still like
I
a
remember
very
that.
sought after trait. It was 55 soul. So I like swapped out that other fox for this fox, and I've been holding this fox now forever. And I've had like few other foxes over the time, but then I bought the Fassa fox for 13 soul because foxes were 10, and I was like, oh, there's no way they're going below 10 soul. And I was like, this Fassa is listed for 13. And then they went lower, obviously. And then this Bitcoin one I bought for 5 soul because they were like 4 soul at the time. So it was like 1 soul above floor price. And I was like, there's no way foxes can go below 4 soul. And then I bought this one for 3 soul because foxes were like literally at 3 soul at the floor price. And I was like, all right, now there's no way that foxes can go below 3 soul. And here we are, 2.64 soul, Sal, ready to buy another
Listen,
fox.
actually, that's not even funny because they're just so undervalued. I've always said this that that is one project that should not be where it's at. It's the only project that I know of that everybody has used their tools at one time or another.
Criminally
Everybody,
undervalued. Criminally
and they still use
undervalued.
their tools. Yeah, and it's not cool. Like I just don't understand it. I mean, yeah, I get that. Like they don't have a big presence in the space, but you do, and
Well, I
you're
just
kind of
okay.
like
Well,
the
I
face
do,
of
but I
them.
need to clear this up. Actually, I do need to clear this up because this is a common misconception. I am the most famous fox, as you can see on the stream. There's my little fox in the middle. I built a brand off of this NFT, but I am one fox of many. I am just literally a holder. I do the weekly space with Drax, Donnie, and Jeremy, but like that's it, man. I'm just like a holder. I don't have any stake in this project. Honestly, I don't even care if you buy the foxes or not because then that means more foxes I can buy in the future and keep them at these prices right now so I can get more of them to be real. But
No,
like,
I get that.
no,
I
but
get
like
that,
people
but you
confuse it all
kind
the
of are
time.
the face. Yeah, but you kind of are the face of the Foxes. Like you always have been, even prior to the past like year or so.
I'm
You've
just a
always
holder,
been.
man.
I know, but you're passionate, just like Donnie is too. You guys are passionate about it, and
No,
that's great.
don't include me with that rugger fox. Don't include me with him. Okay, I got morals
I
over here, and we're putting out content. We show up every day.
know. I can't believe he did that with his token. He's such an ass. He could have did
Oh
so much
no.
better than he did.
Uh, don't get me
I'm so
started, Sal.
disappointed.
Don't get me started, because then I won't stop. We'll be here for
I
another
thought he
hour.
was gonna. I had high hopes for him with that. I really did, and I'm really disappointed that he didn't take that opportunity and run with it like he should have. Even if you got voted out of the house, who cares? You still had that opportunity where you could have, taken that and ran with it.
At high hopes and percentage
But
supply, Sal. Okay, was that what it talks about, dude? Okay,
no,
thousands of dollars invested in that token, dude. I was like traveling, trying to set up the utilities and shit. Next thing I know, he's getting kicked out, dude. He's there like 4 days. He didn't even unpack his bags. Shout out Donnie
he
to
didn't
our
even like do
Moonsha.
anything afterwards. Like you just should have worked a little bit harder, in my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah,
You
I
don't get very
know.
many opportunities in this space. You really don't. When you get one, you should be taking advantage of it.
Thank you.
And
That's what I'm saying. I try to preach that all the time. I'm like, listen, the opportunities and the wins in this space are far and few between. If you don't like
mm,
go after it 1,000%, dude, you're gonna regret it. And that's always been one thing that's like I keep in mind is like the fear of regret. Like because it's happened a
yeah,
lot. There's a lot of things in life, like we all do. Like we all wish that, like, okay, I wish I can run that back, do it differently, but we can't. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And that's like the beauty
yeah,
of life. But at the same time, it's like, damn, when like now we're to the point where like you recognize those moments and like you feel it. You feel the fear, you feel like the nervousness and the anxiety, and that's when you need to like act on it the most. You know?
yeah. I agree with you on that. I mean, please, if I was given that opportunity, I would have fucking been all over that. I really would have. And I
Same.
really thought Donnie would have, because that was really like it was perfect for him. But what are
Yeah,
you
I
gonna
thought,
do?
and like the thing is also we had like the hookup in LA. Shout out Alec because he was gonna like take Donnie out to like some famous areas because they all. I noticed that they keep like shooting the content. They go to that like Hollywood Boulevard like area, I guess to
Yeah,
go film content. Like they're always around there. But Donnie could have been taken to some really cool places, man, and filmed some awesome stuff. But what can
yeah,
you
he
do?
could have had fun with it.
You can lead a
What?
fox to water, but you can't make him drink, as they say, right?
Yeah. I mean, he could have even did something with runes. You know, the rune stone, whatever game he plays. Yeah. What
RuneScape.
does he
Oh
play?
gosh. Don't even get me started on
RuneScape.
that. Let's look at what other
He could
NFTs
have
are
themed it
popping
out
off right
with
now.
RuneScape. You know.
Oh gosh, I don't
I
even
don't know.
want to
He
think
just could have
about
did
that.
so much with that.
Oh,
But
these Tile oils. You know
whatever.
what's crazy? I was gonna buy a Tile oil the other day because they were like point 0.8 Sol, and I was like, no, I need to grab some other stuff for point 0.8 Sol, and now they're like 2 Sol. Damn, but
Yeah, because don't you need? What do those do with the project though? How are those?
oh man. So
I
wait,
remember when all that shit came out.
let me give you a little backstory because like there's been a lot of times on like flooded tiles because and in all honesty their pilot's mint was completely botched, you know what I mean, and I would tell Tom that on space and he knows that, I'm pretty sure of. Okay, so the oil originally, like, robots need oil, right? Like they need oil to operate, right? So
Yeah.
you have the tile oil for the
Oh
tile
yeah.
robots, right? So wait, hold on. Abby, are you yelling at me? Sorry. Anyway, so you originally holding an oil got you like free pilot, and there was like the regular oil, the 5 mil oil, and the 10 mil oil, and then you got like 2 or 3 pilots for like the higher oils, right? And they were like, "Oh, the oil is the key to the Tayo robotics universe." Like robots need oil. Like that was the whole thing. But it got you the whitelist for things. So these ran. I actually made some good money on the oils because I bought like 3 or 4 of them, and I minted a Tayo pilot, sold it for like 20 something Sol. Dumped on Chungus actually, dude. Chungus was buying so many pilots at 28, 26 Sol, dude. That was insane.
Was he really?
Yeah, I remember he was sweeping pilots because he was always bullish on Tom, and so was I. But like Tyler was just like slightly out of like my price range, and like it just didn't align. Like I already had a community and everything, and like I wasn't gonna rock it as the PFP. And like at the time, like staking for GP wasn't even out yet because that came out with the pilots. But anyway, long story short, so we get the oil, right? Mint is supposed to be in August. In August, right? We're supposed to mint these pilots, right? Now, December, we get to mint. And so already, like, we're foxing the lead by like almost 6 months, right? And the art's not ready, right? So now we just got placeholders. So we mint finally, we get placeholders, right? The art's not even out yet. And there's like 4 factions. There's like the operators, the resilient, the rebellion, whatever, the police, and the other one. And so there's like 4 factions, and now they start releasing the art for the factions one by one. You know what I mean? So like all the art doesn't even come out yet. Only like some of the factions get their art. So it and like
I don't remember that.
the other ones were D-Rug. So like he didn't collect anything on that, but they did mint for this a large and like in all fairness, like a good amount was airdropped from the oil. A large amount was minted in GP, so they didn't raise like a significant amount of soul. But just like how everything was handled with the mint from like August to December, I was just like, oh my gosh, because I was like following along for that, and like I was like holding that oil for so long. So finally we minted, and then I ended up selling. Yeah, but I'm glad I did because then they went to point zero 0.02. So now I rebought for point zero 0.02, and now we're up, Sal, point 0.3.
I
So
know that's great. I'm
bullish.
happy that you're out.
Yeah, it's not like a significant. I mean, I wish I would have bought more, but we only had one soul, and we were buying like a bunch of stuff that day. So, and we're gonna buy more stuff this tomorrow. We'll run another moon show, and we'll buy some more NFTs. Let us know in the chat which NFTs you think I should buy because I'm making a list so that I have a little bit of direction. And shout out our chat right now. Sal, we have 250 viewers right now. We've been streaming for only 30 minutes. How bullish is
Let's
this?
go. 30 minutes. It feels like it's been like 3 hours already.
I know, right? Or I don't know how those like streamers do it where they like and they'll go around, they just like walk around, they'll stream all day. Some of them like will
I know.
sleep
Well,
and
they got like the
stream.
little cameras on their heads and shit, and it's easy, you know? You don't have to kind of like, I don't know.
I gotta
I
get a
can't
little
sit still
Fox
long
camera
enough.
on my
That's
head,
my
dude.
problem. Yeah, I want to get one too. Cause I want to start live stream, but like I don't want to be stuck sitting down in one spot. Cause I'm way too hyper for that shit. I'm
Same.
like I can't sit still long enough. But yeah, I was gonna like I was telling you earlier, I was gonna do tonight. I was gonna do this in the pool, like by my.
I'm down.
Cause
Yeah, we
after
can
this,
have a little
I wear.
stream pool session. I'm down. I got a pool. I'm more than
Oh, yeah, that's
happy to
right. You got
stream.
your pool too.
I got a pool, yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
it's
more
light
than.
out. You it's
Oh
dark out
yeah,
now. I don't know if
yeah, that
you
is true.
see me.
What's the
Well, I
time
mean, I
that it
guess
would
I
be?
could.
We could do like 7 p.m. kind of. 7 p.m. would kind of work out.
I could see if like my candle, cause I have a my candle thing that might be bright enough light. I don't think
All
you
right,
need too much of a light. We should go test it out.
let's see. Wait, the chat's like going crazy. Did we check Solana Sensei's post on the top projects? Let's go ahead and do that, Ginzu. Appreciate the chat being active.
I can't see the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I probably responding to you too, but I can't see it.
Let's check it out. Solana. I'm assuming this was like pinned at another time. Oh, here it is. All right, so Solana NFTs that are still undervalued. Solana Sensei, of course, is gonna like list his own first. Super bullish. Let's go through this list. SMB, of course, I love SMB, dude. I think owning a Gen 3, everyone should own a Gen 3. Like if you're on Solana, you should own a Gen 3, especially if you plan on going to any IRL event, because any IRL event, I'm serious, every single IRL event, there's always a monkey DAO something going on. So get yourself a Gen 3 SMB. They also make great PFPs. So I'm bullish on SMB. Plano. Dude, if these weren't so expensive, I would grab a Clino, dude. If these were like 3, 4 soul, dude, 100% I'd go grab a Clino, dude. The art is absolutely incredible, dude. It's like the studio project of Solana. Like every single one of these
How
looks
much are the
amazing.
cleanos?
They're like 10 soul right now,
What's the
10, 11
coin?
soul. Like I would grab probably this guy, I think for like 11.3 soul. I'd grab him just because he looks really cool and I'd be happy holding him in my wallet every day. But like this guy's fire, this is like a good one, dude. Like all of them are super clean, honestly. Like no matter which one you get, it's great. So yeah, bullish on Plano, I would say. That's a good choice. Where are we, Sensei here? Put you over here. All right, next up, Mad Lads. We already know how we feel. PFP of backpack. You know, I wish him the best, but I would never be a holder again. But thank you so much for the Solana that you made me minted for 6.9. Shout out Dr. Peachy and the Kets that I got whitelist from. Don't say the Kets never gave me anything because they gave me whitelist for Mad Lads. So, bullish. Famous Fox, of course, number one project on all blockchains after Pudgy Penguins.
Yeah.
Um, Tayo Robots, dude. Yo, that's Sal. That's true. That's so true. Okay, they got an ETF. They got sponsorship with NASCAR. They're in stores, dude. I'm so bullish on Pengu and Luca. I don't care, dude. I don't buy meme coins, but I buy Pengu. And you
Yeah.
remember? Wait, let's just address this, Sal. Let's address this, okay? Because I don't want this to seem that I'm out here showing meme coins because I literally just show Pengu and Bonk. And so,
No, I know. I don't
like,
hear you ever show mean coins.
for years, right? And you've been with me. You can attest. For years on the Moon Show, I've always said if I ever bought Ethereum, I would have a Pudgy Penguin PFP. Right? I've always
Yeah.
said that. Like if I was ever on Ethereum, I get a Pudgy Penguin. And then this was like Pudgy was not a big deal at the time. Then they ran to the number one project on Ethereum, and I was like, I told you so. Pudgy Penguin's number one project, right? And then they were like, we're launching a token on Solana. I was like, I couldn't be more bullish, dude. Are you kidding me? Launching a token on my favorite blockchain? Let's Fox and go. So they launched a
Yeah.
token. I get a huge airdrop because of the drip creator. Ended up selling at like the all-time high, which was like 4 cent. Bought a MacBook Pro and then rebought like almost my entire bag, like nearing half a million right now at like half a cent. I've been acquiring for under a cent right now. And I'm telling you, like
Nice.
this is like it's just this is a cook. This is 100% a cook. Luca's gonna take this, I think, easily 10 billion. He said it. He told me at Accelerate. Remember when he spoke at Accelerate and I was so happy? Um, he
Mhm.
looked out into the audience, looked me dead in the eyes, and he said, "I'm taking this to 10 billion." He didn't look me in the eyes. He was looking at the camera crew and stuff that was behind me. But still, it felt like he was speaking to me because I was a holder. And he said, "We're going to
Yeah, he
10
was
billion
speaking
market
to you.
cap."
I
Well,
believe that too. Luca definitely is a hustler, and and I almost think like a part of him is kind of thrown in people's faces because no one thought that he would go as far as he did with it. So I'm
bullish.
happy for him.
And also when we talked at Accelerate, when we talked, he was like in passing, and I bombarded him and like just like ambushed him on his way out. We dap and it like did that pop. You know, it made that like pop when we dap, and I was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
remember you saying that. I didn't really fucking we high five, and it was made. It was the best one. I don't know what the words you used, but it was pretty fucking
listen,
funny.
I don't fan
He
fox
was
out a
so
lot.
proud of that.
There's like three people I would fan fox out for, and it like four maybe, and like Luca's one of them. Ken Griffey Jr., Tolley, and then probably like Keanu Reeves. Those are like the only four people on this planet that I would like
Yeah,
Star
Keanu
Fox
Reeves.
out for. Yeah, fan Fox. But anyway, famous foxes, go and pick them up. Tayo, we just covered number one project now on Solana, highest floor price. I guess that's what determines the floor price. So yeah,
Yeah, because per grounders don't
geckos.
count.
Geckos are the OG project, dude. Shout out Genuine Articles and their just entire community. Like this project will send one day, yeah, for sure. Like once Solana gets popular and people are bullish on digital identity again and owning your own assets and having a brand, Geckos is like a Solana OG project. Yeah, they're gonna crush it. I would
Yeah, I
also
agree.
get one, but yeah, 6 Sol. I don't know, maybe when they hit 5 Sol or anything under 5 Sol, I feel like you gotta get a gecko because at that point, you know, like the RR on that is like it just makes sense. I wouldn't do the immortal staking though. I want to be honest with that. I would not do the immortal staking. That's not like completely foxed out yet, so we'll see. Next one, OK Bear. If you guys don't know, I'm a holder of the OK Bear. This is my bear. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on the OK Bears. I know they get a lot of FUD, dude, but like I love the OK
I
Bears,
haven't
man.
even seen them though. Like you don't even see them anymore.
I,
What happened
dude.
to them?
So first of all, they got a lot going on. They still got a lot going on. They're like a culture brand, and they on their merch store right now. So they have some of the best merch like I've ever worn in my life, like hands down. I would say they're the top merch in Web3 after Soulflare. And then but like the quality and just the design, which is like okay. Like I feel it could transcend Web3. Like it doesn't feel like when I wear it, it doesn't feel like Web3 merch. It just feels like high quality premium merch. So shout out to OK Bears with their merch stores and stuff. But there's things you could do with the Bears. I'm actually going to dive into an episode on the Moon Show of like what we're doing like with all my PFPs, like with all these NFTs, like because I got to do stuff with them. I just have them sitting here in my wall, but there's things I could do. Like I could be staking my Bored Ape Solana Club. I could be doing something with my Bear. So we're going to do an episode after I acquire some more NFTs and like what could we do with them? But coming soon. Tomorrow we'll buy some more. But today we're looking at just the collections and OK Bears. The art is fire, bro. Honestly, like
Yeah,
everyone
I do
always
like
comes
that
in
too.
here, right? It's dope art,
Yeah.
right? You can't hate.
Yeah.
These bears are amazing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
It's so good, so good, so clean. They make for great PFPs. But I couldn't be a bear because
They
I'm
do.
a fox. You know,
You could be,
just
but you
saying.
choose not to be.
Yeah, that is true. That's 100%. All right, but okay, Bears, check him out. Solana Sensei, so he snuck his own project in there twice because we won't forget you have two collections, Sensei. Love you, fam. Degen Ape Academy, dude. No one's gonna buy these, bro. But this is like kind of sad how this like played out, dude. Degen Apes because so there's like they have like three collections officially because they have the regular apes, they have the ascended apes, or the higher society apes, and then they have the degen drop bears. So these are the original apes. So these
Yeah,
you
they're
can't
those
like
ones. I never heard
upgrade.
of this. Drop man.
These are immutable, so these don't change. The drop bears. Oh wow, the drop bears are only 0.27 Sol, dude. Honestly, I might grab one of these on stream tomorrow because like
I
these
never
are
even
pretty
seen
cheap.
these. Wait.
Oh yeah, these are the drop bears, Sal. You never seen these? They're like little
Oh, look at
koala
them. The
bears.
koala bears.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Those are cute.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you
I
right
like
now.
that
So,
one that you
but if you want to own a piece of Mono's art, this is like what you should be grabbing, dude. This is like. the Degen Trash Pandas. Do you remember these?
I do, yes. I had one at one point.
Oh yeah, I had these also. They have a fox fur one also. This is all Mono's art as well.
I like the little koala, the drop bears. Is that what they call drop bears?
Yeah, the drop bears. Yeah, I'll go back to those in a second. I just
Yeah.
wanted to show you because they have like this these fox fur ones, where they're like the Degen Trash Pandas, but you see they have fox fur.
Mhm.
Bullish. Might
Yeah,
have to
that's
grab
cool.
one. But they're way above fuller price right now, so I don't know about that. All right, let's go back to those drop bears. Yeah, so the DJ drop bears, these were airdrop. I don't, so I wasn't in VAA, so I don't know like how it all worked, like with the school that they had, because they had like a school and you can earn stars and stuff, and then these bears were dropped, and they have the higher self ones. I don't know how the whole ecosystem works, but they are. It is like an OG collection, and I think the Bears. This is like a pretty good entry, but honestly, like I would just if you were gonna, I would save up for like the regular ones because this one's immutable. So if you could find like a clean one of these without like the eggplant in the mouth or something, or like this one would be so clean without the banana in his mouth. But even if that's your thing, I don't know. I would still grab that too, Soul, because this is like a piece of Solana history. So it's like buying like
Yeah.
a piece of artwork. Maybe one day it'll be worth a lot. Most likely not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of the art, that artwork, but I definitely would grab. I probably, if I could, I would grab one just to have one.
You don't like this art, the DAA art? This is like iconic.
No, I've never been a fan of those ones, but I like the other ones.
And this leopard skin is only 5 soul. This would have banged for so much back in the day. Oh, it's insane to see this. Anyway, what else do we got on the list? Board Ape Solana Club. Shout out Dak Days, dude. I got nothing but good things to say about him. How are these looking? Oh, dude, these are pretty reasonably priced. They're under 1 soul right now. Like the
It's so
OGs
funny because
ones.
actually we both derugged those projects at the same time. So when I derugged Kaimana, well, it wasn't Kaimana, it wasn't the name of it, but I named it Kaimana. He derugged the Board A Club, but it was the same. So the two founders were friends, and they were working together to
Wow,
rug
ruggers. They rug together.
both communities. Yeah.
Bearish.
So it was weird that we both kind of took over both those projects. I can't remember what name. What was it? Not what the hell is the name of those cats? They were cats on E. I
The
can't remember.
cats.
Anyways,
The
yeah,
cool
it was like when I
cats.
was no, 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 no.
That's what the
That's the
foxes
foxes.
are. The foxes are a derivative of cool cats, just with bold connecting lines facing the right way. You don't believe me, dude? Watch. I'm gonna show you guys right now on stream.
I knew I was there in the space when he told you.
I don't know if it's with a cool or with a K. I forget.
I think it's with a K. Or it's cool cats with a K.
Great search feature, Magic Eden. I don't know why Magic Eden search isn't working right now.
Oh, my phone battery's on 3. You kidding me? I'm gonna have to get a new phone. This is crazy.
Here we go. All right, this is gonna trip you out, right? This is gonna. So
Okay.
this is what's called the cool cats. This is originally a collection on ETH, still worth 9.39 based ETH. Beth, I don't even know what the fuck that is, dude. But if you see, they resemble the foxes pretty closely. Even some of like the rare traits, you can see.
Yeah, he said that. That's what he said that too.
Wait, wait, I gotta show you. I gotta show you. Look, you recognize his headband style?
I see.
Wait, I gotta show you the
Yeah.
suit though. I gotta find. But they'd have the same like kind of shirt and stuff. You see how like our lines connect though? You see?
When he haven't said that that's where he's got it from, I was like, oh shit. I wasn't expecting him to say that.
Even like the new traits, like the summon ones, the mummy, we still went back to the cool cats and got more traits. That's the
Oh, come
mummy,
on.
dude.
Yeah, he said he copied them. That's what he said. Damn it. How am I gonna do? Alright. Sorry, one second. I'm trying to see if I can
Look,
make this work
Sal,
here.
Sal, look crazy.
He only changed the halo.
I
That's
can't
fucking
tell the
awesome.
difference. I don't know if they weren't on the wrong blockchain. I wouldn't know which cat I'm buying, which cat or fox I'm buying, dude. Oh my gosh, dude.
That's
Oh
classic.
wait, look, Sal, look, Sal.
Hold on.
What the fox, bro?
That is too funny. Come on.
Look at this, Sal.
Come
Look
on.
at this.
I'm
Can you
looking, I'm
believe
looking, I'm
it?
looking.
Can you believe what I'm looking at?
I like
Chat.
this better though. I like the foxes better.
Of course,
I
I
think
like
the
the
foxes
foxes
came out
better.
better though.
Chat, let
I
us
like the
know which
artwork
one's your
better.
favorite. Which artwork is your favorite? And someone clip this on stream for me because I don't have the little pitch deck thing yet, and I don't know how to do that yet. Wait, can I? Oh, it's recording. Actually, I did do well. I ended up recording today's stream so we can watch
You
back on all the
did?
memories. Yeah, even though they're all like on X still, but I recorded it. I don't know what that means, but now I'm gonna be able, I think, to do things with that later. But yeah, check it out, dude. Look at my PFP and what it would be like on a TV.
Oh, this sucks, man. My phone doesn't want to charge.
I'm sorry. Well, on the positive note, we have 317 live viewers watching me and Sal Fox around look at NFTs. Oh, look, Sativa says he's live. Shout out Sativa. Yes, you are live. Your mint is live, and also the space is live. Let's see what else since I said
Sal's
we're
not gonna
some
be
top.
live in
Well, let's try to get through this list. D Gods. I don't know if that's a. I don't know if that's a good choice anymore. What is the floor of D Gods now? Actually, what are
No.
D?
Why are you even giving them
Five sold. Well,
any
Frank
attention?
left, dude. Now it's just a community project. And I mean, we can't lie. Like the art is really good. You know, like the DGOT art is really good. So I don't know.
I never
Maybe.
thought so. I'll be honest with you. I never thought it was.
Really? Like
I
this
never
one's
cared
super
for it. Yeah,
clean.
I never. I told you that. I never really cared for it.
Even
All right,
like
let's
this
see if I
floor
can get
one.
this. If I
Well,
hold it, I think it might work.
we might lose Sal. Hopefully we don't until we get through this NFT list.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we got is the Saga Monkeys. What are they priced at right
Uh,
now? Saga Monkeys is a good collection. 1-4.
the
Oh
Saga
man.
monkey.
Yeah, these are clean.
Yeah, I might. You might not be able to see me, but I can charge it. I can leave it charging. Wait, I can flip off
Yeah, that's fine.
because I have it flat. Yeah, I have to keep it flat because I have to use the wireless one because I can't charge it with the regular charger because I got it wet. So it won't charge. I just gotta get a new phone. So let's do that. All right.
The
No.
Saga
So
Monkeys
right.
looks
Well,
pretty nice.
I like those. I actually like their artwork. I was looking at them right when I got back from Accelerate.
Some of these gold ones. Boxing really nice. All right, yeah. So Saga Monkey is definitely on that list. So far, I'd say this is a pretty good list so far. I'm gonna be honest. Pretty
Yeah,
good
it
list.
actually is. I think it's a good list. I'm glad that I've seen those other ones though. Those drop bears.
Yeah, and it's like
I think they're
Monolith's art. It's still like really reasonably priced. So I don't know if you were looking for an entry into the DAA community, grab like a drop bear. I would say. Let's see what else we got on this list. Sharky Fi, the sharks. What are the sharks at? Last
There
time I
we
saw they were
go.
like one soul, one ish soul. Oh, geez, a point 0.4. That's not so bad, but still. Oh wow, and a lot of them are like upgraded already. Cause you see how like you have the small shark and then there's like the bigger shark. So the bigger sharks like earn more and stuff. And honestly, I'm not sure on the utilities, dude. But like if you're into NFT fi, like Sharky is honestly like the leading platform for borrowing and lending NFTs. So what you can do is you can go to Sharky. You could take out a loan on your NFT, usually like 70% like FTV or whatever, and then you can have like 7 days or 14 days to pay it back and you can like reborrow against it. Citrus is a much cleaner platform. Oh, we lost Sal, but it's all right. I'm going to still keep the show going on for a little while until she comes back. Um, and I don't know if the Sharks have any utilities on the Sharks platform, but also like an OG collection on Solana. So, I mean, is it a good pickup for point 0.4 Soul? I'd have to learn a little bit more about what they do now because I know like they've been cooking. I know they got some new stuff, and they also integrated tokens on the Sharkify platform. So I know you can like borrow and lend against tokens. But good choice. Cyberfrogs, of course. I'm gonna always say Cyberfrogs is an amazing pickup with Andy. And honestly, if they're priced the same as Saga, I love Saga, but I would definitely grab a Cyberfrog, dude. Look, first of all, like the art is by Scum Soul, at least the upgraded ones. The art is by Scum Soul. He like absolutely crushed it. Absolutely crushed like the artwork on these frogs, man. So clean. And what they have going on with Thor and Tap is really cool. They've always been building. Plus, I see a lot of like people absolutely printing from the calls and trading. I'm not a trading fox, so like I would literally just like stake it or whatever, dude. But like yeah, man. I know I'm waiting if the auto Thor is up again, dude. I'm down for that. That was like pretty good. I got good return on the Solana. Because that's the thing, is accumulating more soul, not to be confused with the higher USD value. All right, next we're down to the last three. Portals. You guys know I fox and love portals, dude. I got my portals up like ready to go always, dude. Where's my portals at? Also, art by Scum Soul, really undervalued art. Oh, this one's clean AF. Nice. Also art by Scum Soul. You could stake them right now for the points. Sal just texted me. I think her phone died or she's coming back. If she comes back, I'll add you, Sal, if you're watching. I love portals. I love what they're building. I got my portals right here. Let's check it out really quick. So you could build your own. It's just like a metaverse, right? This one I was building like an art exhibit. I'll just show you guys like what it kind of looks like. But you can import like GLB files, so you can have your own skins. They have like the boxes. We opened up some of their loot boxes. Got like some of like the different um yeah, like the different like skins for like foxes and stuff. They had like the big like loot box campaign. I'm super bullish on what they're building because I think like this is the future, honestly. Like in the metaverse, like they're the metaverse of Solana, hands down. And so many things are going to happen in the metaverse. It's kind of like Roblox, but it's not only building like cool experiences. You can do like for example art exhibits. You can have like a whole bunch of people come over and it's like, oh look, say we want to buy this Scum Soul piece. Bam, you can like go and like bid on it. You can incorporate like items, and every time you click on it, it'll just like show like pop up the game or your staking platform and stuff. And you can build like all your different worlds. This is just like a little art exhibit I have with some like NFTs and stuff. But like it's just it's really cool, man. I really like Portals, dude. Shout out that team, what they're building. All right. Last two we got is Utes. Utes NFT, original Duppies. I was denied Uteless. So just in case anyone's ever like, oh, he's famous Fox, really famous. Yeah, I wasn't famous enough to get to Uteless, or I didn't have enough of the dust token. one of the two. But yeah, clean art, great PFPs, pretty reasonably priced. Also, I don't see any of the fast jackets listed near the floor. I really like the fast jacket one because it's quicks, like the helmet. But like this one, I don't see any of these listed near the floor. But yeah, man, still pretty good PFP. I don't know if I'd spend the salon on it right now. If Utes dip under one soul, I'll grab a Ute, 100%. Especially if it's a pretty like good priced one, like I'll grab a Ute under one soul. But right now, still, I'd rather put that towards the Saga Monkey, towards the Cyber Frog, towards like some of these other projects that are up here. And then the last one is Bodagos, which is Easy's collection and Rich Nick. And they recently just launched a new app, the Get Rich app or something, which is like for like news and stuff, but super clean PFPs. Obviously, I'm a big fan of like cute brandable art where they're not like smoking crack pipes and stuff. Because it's something that you can like put on a t-shirt and stuff, dude. But I don't know, man. Shout out Easy. He's doing a lot for the space, man. Um, I don't know if I'd grab one or not right now. Maybe a little bit under one soul, probably I'd grab one. But yeah, I think for like good PFPs, honestly, I'd probably grab like this little Tiger Fox one. Any like PFP that's like a Fox related, I try to buy like into that one. And that's Solana Sensei's list of his like OG blue chip, he would say, NFT projects. Let us know in the chat what you guys think. We lost Markii. Well, Markii was never able to join. We lost Sal. But your boy Quicks is still here. Moon Show, running it back. And we are going to be hosting these streams just like the old Moon Show times, 10 p.m. Monday through Wednesday, because Thursday we have the famous Fox shows, and then we'll run it back again on Friday. So basically, we're going to be running these up weekly, during the week, every night at 10 p.m., just like the old Moon Show days. All right, let's see what the chat's going crazy right now. Tiva said he'd buy a Cyber Frog. Good choice. Machi says portals are goaded. Good choice. Ginzu gives you news TA so you can plan your spot buys. $10. The space lost their mind, but the value should be there for that price. Yeah, dude, I think so. Also, Cyber Frogs is definitely undervalued project, just like Foxes. Let's take a moment really quick and just appreciate this one last time, dude. I think this is hysterical, dude. Oh man. But yeah, so we covered some NFTs. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is I'm going to use the Solana. We're going to buy some NFTs again. And then what we'll probably do on Friday is we're going to go to all these NFT platforms and figure out what the fox we could do with them. Because I'm not doing anything with my bear. I got to be staking my Bored Ape Solana Club. I got to be getting some other things. We'll mint one of Sativa's NFTs tomorrow because we lowered the price, zero point 0.1 Sol, so I'm already down on my mint. I didn't even know that's possible, but bullish, man. But I appreciate everyone that's tuning in to support the Moon Show as we go into this streaming venture. Every time I do these streams, I'm getting a little bit better, putting in the reps because we're about to start streaming with Soulflare really soon. So got the overlays done, getting the content together, got some really cool guests. So I appreciate the love and support that you guys are showing me, man, for doing this. Also, low key, a little bit of alpha. I was giving out a bunch of alpha on the stream yesterday about monetization, and so watch back to that stream from yesterday because I go into a bunch of details on how you can get monetized. But if you did watch that, something else that I've been piecing together is that you get paid significantly more for streaming. So, like, I saw a $70 difference in my payout this check because I didn't do any streaming versus my last check. So I almost got $200 on my last X payout. This most recent one, I only got like $125, 120. So, and it's because like I was traveling and I didn't get to stream. But now we're starting to stream a lot more. We're going to see the payout. Theoretically, it should be over $200 this next one, and we're gonna see how we take it, man. Just keep running it up. Elon's paying out way more than like Twitch or YouTube ever would. And if you are listening, by the way, subscribe to my YouTube channel and Twitch. Soul Quicks on every platform. We've taken over the Fox. This little fox right here, Soul Quicks. every platform, mainly on Twitter, but also smash that subscribe on YouTube because I need to get some more views. Also, shout out Doe, who's been listening in and reposting. I appreciate it because he made the one and only video that we have up there for the original Hold Strong Space. He did all the editing for that. So I appreciate you, Doe. But that's an hour. Subscribe, support the ones. G for G. I'll see you guys in the next stream tomorrow, 10 p.m. Moon Show. Much love, guys.